everybody. Look at this one.
Lara.
Paul's got the man flu because he had a immunisation against whooping cough yesterday. And so, you know, now he swears he's got a temperature. I'm going to put the video. There's a funny video on YouTube about the man flu. So for those of you who have, you know how women just soldier on and men, you know, get the man flu.
Incidence of whooping cough's up 800%.
Yeah, so it is a good idea.
Whooping cough
I've had it.
Debilitating, and they give you a tetanus boost and a diphtheria boost.
I got it a few years ago. In fact, there's videos, and you can even see me talking with whooping cough. It's horrendous.
I'll be okay tomorrow, but I'd recommend anyone watching.
I had it for 7 months.
Go and get it. The incidence is up all over the place.
That's your health advice for the day, isn't it? Okay, Lara. Okay, cooking videos. Lisa has said, can we do some more cooking videos? Lisa, tonight I've got Ingrid coming over. Ingrid is the person I made, a girl who does this amazing website called Body Love, and she's really into the raw foods and the low sugar and all that yummy, healthy, natural stuff.
She's the hot shot.
Yeah, and so we're going to be making these chocolate balls that are all sugar-free and everything. So, you know, that's what I can say about that. Maddie said, what do I do throughout the week? I do everything throughout the week, don't I, Paul? Yes.
Keep going.
Oh, I just sit back and eat chocolates.
Yeah.
Yeah, what I do is I get up and Paul and I are taking Zoe to rowing at unearthly hours. This morning I was up at 4:45 to take her down to the rowing sheds. I usually go to the gym in the mornings. I go to the supermarket, get all the dinner, all that sort of stuff. Sometimes there's things on to go out to. Sometimes we eat at home. Sometimes we go out.
Watches the odd YouTube. Watches a little bit of Oprah.
Yeah, I love watching Oprah. If I'm home,
of Dr. Oz,
yeah.
And then picks out the more salient points for me to sit down and watch by the time I get home.
It's very funny. Okay, Athena. Hi, Athena. Athena wanted to know who my most inspirational person was, and of course it must be you.
Oprah.
It's Oprah. Of course it is Oprah. And she also said, she said, where is she? She said, if you could meet them, who would it be and why? Well, you know, it's Oprah, and I have met her, and I would love to meet her again.
You will.
Yeah, I hope so. Okay, so Caitlin. Caitlin loved you last week. In fact, a lot of you guys loved Paul last week. He's starting to feel, you know, very loved and wanted, aren't you? With your man flu there. Anyway, Caitlin loved your advice last week, and in fact she made her boyfriend watch our video, and then they felt really happy afterwards, which was great because that serves the purpose, doesn't
People
it?
don't make you feel good. Don't make a stand. You don't have to tell them. You don't have to do anything. Just slip out of their lives and hang with the people that make you feel good.
Yeah, because there's so many people to catch up with, isn't there? Like
stacks.
Yeah, and the ones that make you feel good, you come away and go, oh, wasn't that a fantastic night? That's, you know, those people are the ones you hang around with. Okay, Louise wants to know the differences between London and Melbourne, the weather and the dollar and the pound.
Well, everything, yeah.
It's very expensive in London.
Massive population and low rise, punctuated by parks everywhere, palaces, antiquity, very old buildings. It goes back a long way. Yeah, it goes back a long way. Really beautiful. London is one of our favourites.
Yeah, I love London, and we love a restaurant there called Hakkasan. It's delicious. It's kind of a bit Asian. Fusion sort of stuff.
More than one there, actually.
I know, but that's, you know, I'm just trying to keep it short, sharp and sweet. So there we are, Louise. And I love Topshop in London for clothes. It's like this massive, it's not an expensive store by any stretch. It's one of those very affordable stores. And Zoe and I go in, like, don't we, on the first day we're in London, and we go, oh my God, look at that, look at that.
If any of you guys are watching, a must-dos, you go to Abercrombie & Fitch. It's just off New Bond Street, and there's always a model when you walk in with rippling abs, and I always take my shirt off and stand there topless beside him and flex my abs and see whose looks better.
He does do that.
Needless
True
to say,
story.
who wins.
True story. Okay, Joshua, you are amazing, isn't he? Isn't Joshua amazing?
Yes.
Yes. Joshua wants to talk about friendships. Well, we've kind of talked about friendships, the good ones, the bad ones. My favourite friends are ones that I can be myself with, people that I can...
Well, they don't tell you what to do, and they don't judge you. They accept you for what you are. Yeah. Because that's what, I mean, if you've got to put on a front...
People that you can just have a good time with. If you're in an exercising mode and you're not having a drink, they say good for you. If you're having a drink, they go great, let's have a champagne or whatever. You know, like people who just don't.
And when something good happens to you, they're happy for you, not jealous, and they congratulate you
That's a big one, actually. I think
they
everyone
encourage.
Yeah.
They encourage you and say, well done, not the opposite. So,
there's nothing better, I think, than when something great happens and one of your friends rings up and goes, "Oh my God, that was so fantastic! I was so excited for you." I think that is,
that's the key.
I love that. I love it when people do that. Not enough people do that. Okay. Now I'm just going down. I'll just click on there. Jacqueline, who was my first celebrity crush? Well, she said hers was David Cassidy and Steve McQueen, and I know somebody who's sitting behind me who thought he was David Cassidy because he was right in that exact Partridge Family era. And for Paul's 40th birthday, his brother Dave, who works in the TV industry, actually managed to track down David Cassidy, and David Cassidy made him a card and said, or signed a photo of himself and said, "Happy 40th, Paul. I hear you think you look a lot like me."
Next, who's the next one there?
But I didn't have I was sort of so into ABBA that I did not have a crush on like a guy superstar. Like a lot of people like Leif Garrett, remember him? Yeah. And who else? David Cassidy. Who else was there?
What about those Tartan Boys? Did you like
them? The Bay City. No, because you were either ABBA or Bay City Rollers, weren't you?
I was
or Sherbet, Australian band.
More Led Zeppelin and.
Yes, well, you were older. That's why you're 7 years older than me. ABBA would have been really daggy for you. Daggy is kind of nerdy for Americans. Focus. Okay, where are we up to? Okay, Carmen said if I could have 10 people to dinner, dead or alive, who'd they be? And I started because we actually started making this video before, and then Paul sort of had a man flu attack, and I had an attack that I looked tragic. So we've started again. Oh, okay, you do your 10, I'll do my 10. So go quick.
You go,
I would have Paul because I'd have to be able to share it with him and tell him. No, I said, well, yes, but James Taylor I'd like.
James Taylor, yeah.
Princess Diana.
I think Michael Bublé after seeing
I said Michael Bublé. Michael Bublé was so awesome this week. He was great. Oprah. Gail. I'd like Gail because I'd like to meet Gail.
Might as well throw Barack in there for good
Yes,
reason.
I would like him.
Yeah. He's pumped.
God, I had some really good ones. My grandfather. I would love to have dinner with him as an adult because he passed away when I was 15, so I reckon that would be great.
He never saw the internet.
Yeah, well, of course he didn't see the internet. He didn't see me as an adult either. He didn't see me making jewellery, and he was a jewellery designer, but a real, diamonds and all that stuff.
We'll come back to you if we can think of any more.
No, I had some really good ones before. Elvis Presley. Don't you think that would be fun?
Yeah.
I reckon he'd have some stories.
He'd have a few personalities there. Might be a bit of
Dead and alive, yeah. I reckon that would be fun. And I wouldn't mind Michelle. If we're having Barack, we might as well have Michelle.
Wouldn't get a word in.
Well, it'd be fun. It'd be good YouTube, wouldn't it? Okay. Maybe we should put that on the vision board. It'd be a bit of an ask to get Elvis Presley and Princess Diana there, though, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I'm not.
Not hopeful on that one.
Peter will get that.
Hi, Heather. It's Heather.
Hello.
Heather is a girlfriend who I know from, my schoolgirl days. We didn't actually go to school together.
Oh.
Yeah, you know who I'm talking about, Heather. Oh. And so I kept saying to Heather all last year, come to taco night, and she never came to taco night.
I bet she wish she did now.
I know, so she might have been there. If she'd become a regular, she might have been at the Oprah taco night, Heather. Anyway, what are you up to tonight? Paul's going to the football, and I'm making that chocolate ball video.
Heather probably is too. She's a cat supporter, I'm sure.
Yes, she is a cat supporter, of course.
Saw your brother the other night, Big Bazza.
Yes.
Who's next?
Okay, Matthew said, what was it like meeting Stephen Schwartz?
Oh, he's gorgeous. He really is. He's a very impressive guy.
Yeah.
He's a very intelligent guy.
Yeah, he was amazing.
Very, very warm and friendly. He's very
In actual fact, it's really funny because because I met him first in New York and then we caught up with him because we got along so well. We had drinks in Chicago, and when we went backstage to see Oprah, I actually would love them to have met because she would have liked him, don't you think?
Yes.
And so I was sort of a bit cheeky and a bit bold, really. And I said to Oprah, "Look, we're having drinks tonight with Stephen Schwartz. If you could come, it would be fun." Of course, I really didn't expect her to. She said, "I was going to call you." She said, "I was going to email you today, actually, and now here you are." And she said, "If I can come, I'll email you." So I'm still waiting. I would die if I got an email from Oprah. That'd be so fun. Okay.
He wrote Wicked, and it took.
Yeah, he wrote Wicked.
It took him 5 years to write Wicked.
Yeah, and Matthew's also said, if I could have a role in a musical, what would it be? Well, you know what? I can't sing or act. I cannot. I can't. And I would die of embarrassment having to act. Like, I can do all this stuff. This is not a problem, just talking. But acting, or, you know, no, it's so not an aspiration. But let's pretend I could. It would have to be Glinda in Wicked.
Next.
Wouldn't it? Paul.
Next.
And that would be Zoe's as well. Who would you be? Captain Von Trapp or something? Fierro.
Think about that.
Yeah, see? Okay, Matt says, can you say hello? Hi, Matt.
Easy. Hi, Matt.
And he was wondering what motivated me to start my videos. I started making videos...
Stop.
Why?
Megan's carried a camera around her whole life, like, you know, from a little kid, and she's always kept photos. And in our spare room, in our winter room, there is a diary for every year since 1990 where she cut photos out, did newspaper articles. It's really social.
I actually made a documentary this week for these people
and
talking about that.
And so, therefore, when YouTube came, it was the natural progression, and she signed on early. So it's just how you are. She likes
but I actually did start in a group called the 100-Day Challenge, which was all about positivity and putting yourself out there in a positive way. And I've always done that, right? So what I thought was, what they started out as doing was setting themselves goals for the 100 days and to see what would happen if you put that into action. But what I joined it for was because I knew that I did that anyway. And so what I wanted to do is I wanted to encourage people and show them that it is possible. So that's really why I started making the videos. And I, you know what? And when I took the people in, like, a lot of people sort of go, oh, why does she do the videos? Well, what's that? Oh, you're waving to everyone. When I do the videos, let's say, hang on, I want to tell them this story. When I go to...
go to the video with the monkey and then you'll find out.
Oh, yeah, yes.
What's that one called?
Why do I YouTube? I'll put the link to that underneath. That is quite a funny video.
You don't have to say anymore. I'm telling you, go and see
But what I just quickly want to say is that when I take you guys to like an event like the Logies or, you know, our TV awards, or to the opening night of something, it's not so you guys go, oh my God, there she is again. Who does she think she is, going to an opening night? That is not my intention. My intention in taking you there
so you can see what it's like.
Yes, exactly, from a normal person, from someone who does get excited. I still get excited doing that. I don't sort of go, oh, yeah, you know, it's not work for me. I'm doing it for fun. I'm not getting paid. So, seriously, that's why I do it.
Yeah, enjoy the ride.
Yeah, exactly. And watch that video because that is funny. I'll put the link down underneath. Julia. Julia is waiting for me to do a video with Lucy. And she wanted to know how I got started in Wicked videos. Well, that just happened super quickly because I think I have told this before, but it happened because I approached them before Wicked had come here because I'd already seen it in New York, and I thought I'd just started my videos and I thought how fun to go backstage because Paul and I and the kids had done a backstage tour in New York, so I knew that there was some interesting stuff backstage.
True. And
I thought, where are you going?
Nowhere.
And I thought if I could film it, that would be kind of fun. So, and in the meantime, I met Lucy, and she came to video. So everything kind of coincided at the same time, and I told Lucy that I'd contacted the Wicked people, and she said, oh, that's great. So then Lucy plays Glinda in Wicked, and she sort of took me around, and then I met Rob Guest, who played the wizard, and then Rob passed away. And consequently, what happened then was everybody started writing to me to sort of get messages to the Wicked people. So it sort of happened all by default, didn't it? Rob was lovely. Rob Guest was amazing. And so there's a video on here where I went to the memorial. I asked them if they wanted me to record any of it. So I recorded the speeches by Lucy and Amanda, who were the two main roles, and also the whole cast singing For Good to Rob. It was so sad. You can hear me go in the middle of it, crying away. Okay. Zoe, not my Zoe, but Zoe in New York.
Great name.
It is a great name. It means life. Can you talk about your most memorable time seeing Wicked? I don't have a most memorable time, but I did love Germany because I speak German.
In German.
Yeah, and so my schoolgirl German, like realistically, it's 25 years ago since I've been at school, but I can still kind of speak it, and I definitely can read it and listen to it and all that sort of stuff. So what I found interesting, because I know Wicked so well, I knew what was going on, and I pretty much know the lines even from seeing it so many times. So what I found interesting was just the different translations. I found that incredible, and I thought Wilhelmine, who plays Elphaba, the green one, was incredible. So I would say she's one of my most memorable, but there's been so many memorable. Of course, every time I see Lucy, I feel like I know that cast so well. I feel like they're friends, actually.
She's seen it 19 times.
Yeah, I have.
That's a lot.
I have. What's your most memorable time, Miss Zoe? Okay. Oh, my hot picks for the Oscars. Well, Jacinta, what I'm really hoping for the Oscars is that we've got an Australian nominee this year, Jackie Weaver, and there's this amazing Australian movie called Animal Kingdom. You've seen it, haven't you? Yeah, but you saw it. It's amazing. And what happened there was...
It's about the underworld.
Jackie Weaver's been around for years. Like, she's an older actress and she is incredible. But when I was doing the TV show last year with Steve, I was lucky enough to actually have been the one to interview her on the red carpet at the premiere of that movie. And back then, I remember saying to her, you know, the New York Times are saying that you've, you know, taken the whole thing to new levels and how fabulous. And she was really thrilled. So I'm kind of hoping that she takes out an Oscar.
She's on the...
go and see Animal Kingdom. It's all about the underworld, and it's about a kid whose mum dies from a heroin overdose, and then he has to go and live with his uncles and aunts, and they're all corrupt and in the criminal world, and it's based on fact, actually, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Very interesting. Oh my God. Okay. Look at that. Do you want to talk while I'm looking at the questions? Well, you're not going to do that, are you? Can you talk about... Okay, Harley said, can you talk about how your life was before your happiness, if it was different, and if you have any religious views? I thought, okay, I told Harley to get Ask and It Is Given, which is a book I love, and you're loving that, so that's good. My religious beliefs are that we're all the same. So I think whether you're Jewish or Buddhist or Christian or whatever you choose to be, I think we're all the same. So it doesn't have any bearing on me at all, does it?
The answer is she's always happy.
Yeah, I always have been happy.
Yeah. There wasn't a turning point in her life where a light went on and she changed. No, that's how Megs is.
No, but when I watched The Secret for the first time,
she's been a lot happier the last 20 years since she's been married.
It's very funny. But when I first watched The Secret for the very first time, I did realise that I had been doing that all along.
The secret to the secret, as our friend says.
Yeah, but is the belief. But I didn't know it was anything special. I just thought, I don't know, like things had happened. And the first time I ever really experienced that law of attraction, do you remember when I really remember the first time?
Tell me.
Was when Billy Joel was here. I was 23, we were just married, and I said to Paul, I really want to see Billy Joel because I just love him. Did I tell this story last week?
And I want a photo with him, and I wanted to sign the photo. And guess what? She met Billy Joel, she got a photo with him, and Billy Joel signed the photo.
Yes! Because I said to Paul, I'm going to get my picture taken with him. Paul said, you're so crazy. But it happened. It was so weird anyway. So things like that happen. Paul's gone to get the picture. And then he was staying nearby where we lived. So I got the picture developed. There's me at 23. That's so funny. And so I got it quickly developed, and then I raced it into the hotel and wrote him a letter.
Megan, love Billy Joel.
Isn't that awesome? Look how we both look a lot younger. And anyway, so I wrote him a quick note telling him how Piano Man was my favourite song in the world, and he left that for me. So that was so exciting. I love that. There's about 1 million copies of that picture and about 1 million copies of the one of me and Oprah in Hawaii, isn't there, around the house? Okay. Sarah wants to know my favourite childhood memory. I don't know what my favourite childhood... I've got lots of little memories. I love... there's always the food that your mum cooks, my birthday cakes. That's still to this day, my mum makes me the same birthday cake.
The doll's house
from Santa.
Yeah, the doll's house.
I got this amazing... I remember one Christmas I got this... I loved Barbie dolls. And I got this amazing... I got this lovely doll's house from Santa that I think Dad helped Santa to make. I don't know why I'm talking like that, as if, everyone's still into that. But anyway, that's come with conditioning, isn't it? Anyway, I am. I love Santa. Anyway, so it's this lovely house, and it had the wallpaper that we had in our house, back in the 70s. It was fun. It was great. I loved it.
Orange and Mission
Many
Brown.
a happy day. And so when I came down to see that house, and we used to have our presents in like a big pillow slip sort of thing. So I saw the pillow slip, and I was so excited about the pillow slip full of presents that I didn't even see the doll's house, which was massive, like you couldn't miss it. And inside the pillow slip was all like boxes of little furniture for the house.
Next.
But there's lots, roller skating. I used to love roller skating with my friend Pip, who's since passed away. I mean, there's lots of things, isn't there? Dancing to ABBA.
ABBA concert.
Oh, the ABBA concert, and Dad lifted me up. Dad remembers that still. He'll remember this. Hello, Dad and Mum. What's your favourite childhood memory?
got stacks.
Well, give us one.
I have to think. You've ambushed me.
He puts me on the spot and thinks I should just be able to come out with them like that. Yes, I want to know it. You've got till I answer this next question, then I'm coming back to you. All right? Yes. I'm looking at him here, so instead of turning around, kind of like that. Okay. Donna, have I started writing my book using that beautiful journal you gave me? No, what? I don't know. No, but it's there, and I'm, making notes.
She hasn't started writing in any other book either,
yeah.
So don't get jealous.
Hi, Donna and Rich and Sydney.
Hi, guys.
They're my friends in Chicago that I've caught up with 3 years in a row now.
Peninsula Cafe.
Yeah, that's where
It's
we go.
regular,
We love it. It's
regular,
fun, isn't it? We have the salad with the apple and the cashews
and
or
the
whatever
soup.
it is. Hannah says, will I go to see Love Never Dies? I've seen it twice here in London. I'm hoping to go to that. Yeah, I hope so. That's coming up here soon in Melbourne. The opening night's coming. I'm going to Xanadu this week, the opening night of Xanadu, so I'll let you know.
Skates?
Maybe.
It's on roller skates. And you can skate.
I can skate.
You might as well.
That'd get everyone talking, wouldn't it? Okay, Lisa said she wants to know where I buy my smiley face and heart t-shirts.
Everywhere.
I love those. When I find them, I buy them. But the last one I bought, it's like a khaki colour with like a smile on it, and I wore that to the Oprah show, which was about happiness. And I got that at Kitson in Los Angeles, for those of you in LA. And I also got a really cute
I have to love you and leave you.
Why?
Because I've got to go and pick up my
Well, we're nearly finished. Just stay there.
Quick.
I've got a really cute pink one with like a yellow smiley face on it. I'll wear that soon, but it's just been too hot. So Kitson in Los Angeles often has great stuff like that everywhere. On Robertson. Yeah, I buy them wherever I can see. I love that. I love smiley
Particularly
faces.
Particularly in fluoro yellow.
Yes. Yes. Okay. My thoughts on same-sex marriage?
Why not?
That's what I think.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
Why not? Like, seriously, if someone's committed and they're in love, why can't they get married? I can't see that it's even an issue. I don't know why even anyone discusses it.
It's the modern way.
Yeah. I can't see a problem. I can't see the issue. Yeah.
Enjoy yourself.
Do it.
Yeah.
Simone. Oh, Simone's going to Navy recruit school. Good luck.
Awesome.
Isn't that fantastic this week?
Yeah.
Wow.
That'll be fun.
At least as a woman, you don't have to get a short back and sides. Really short.
I think could be fascinating.
Yeah.
Good for you.
You'll travel the world.
Congratulations. Yeah. Really good.
I hope you'll tell us all about it. Maybe you can make some YouTubes.
Do you know what? I've had people work for me who have been in the armed forces, and they are particularly good because they're disciplined.
Really?
They understand discipline. They understand getting up at a certain time, finishing a job. They have really good training, and they're always upbeat. I know it sounds stupid, but they're a pleasure to work with.
Oh, there's our doorbell.
I'll go and get it.
Okay, Paul's going to get the doorbell. I know who it is. It'll be Ingrid, so she'll come here. This is the girl who I'm making the chocolate balls with, so I'll invite her in. What would I spend my last $10 on? A glass of champagne. My last $10. Ingrid's here. I don't know. What would I spend it on? $10 isn't going to buy me very much, is it? Gosh, I don't know. Some beads. A glass of champagne. Hi, Ingrid. Ingrid's here. Ingrid, you can come and sit here for a sec.
Really?
You can join the guest couch. You have to put your head there as if you're sick, because that's what Paul was doing.
I'll lie down.
Yeah, here comes Ingrid. Ingrid's here to make the chocolate balls. And
I'm going to lie down like the godhead.
Yeah. There she is. Oh, that's fun. See now? Yeah, so this is my Saturday video. You know how I've been doing those funny chat videos?
Yeah.
So I'm just answering all the questions now.
Oh, my gosh. You have so many.
I know. It's fun. I love it. I look forward to this. Okay. Tracy said, I've got such a lovely core group of girlfriends. Have you known them a long time? And she loves the word giggle. That was Natasha. Natasha said that. I love the way Natasha says the word giggle too. She said that on taco night. She is gorgeous. They are amazing girls, and a lot of those girlfriends are new actually. Okay. Ingrid's a new friend. I think that when you click with someone, a lot of people go, I've got so many friends. This isn't me I'm talking about. I've had a girlfriend say to me once, I've got so many friends, I haven't got time to make new ones. Mm-hmm. What's that about? Like, I love meeting new friends.
I do too.
You look really beautiful.
Oh, you look really beautiful too.
Really?
I have a new top on.
It's Very nice. It's very glamorous to cook chocolate balls in.
Well, I was going to dinner with my man afterwards, so I had to come prepared.
All right. So what's the most thoughtful gift you've ever received and from whom? Tisa. Is that how you say it? Tisa or Tisa?
Tisa, I think. It's gorgeous.
Tisa. That is cute. My most thoughtful gift is... gosh, I've had lots of beautiful gifts. I mean, even some of the stuff you guys out there have sent me, I've had some really lovely little prezzies.
People love you, Megan.
It's very sweet. I love getting a little prezzy. But probably my favourite thing is for my 20-year anniversary with Paul, he bought me a lovely ring to celebrate. And that was beautiful. It was very special. And I never expected that he would do that. And so it was beautiful. I think, and so it makes him happy, makes us both happy when I look at it.
Usually romantic.
No, it's not that. It's just that I never had that sort of thought that I had to have a ring. You know what I mean? Like, so when I got this beautiful ring, I just love it.
You weren't expecting it, so it made it even better.
Yeah. I mean, we looked. Gorgeous. Yeah, it was great. So probably I would say that. Do you have a favourite gluten-free recipe? We're just about to make it, Kari. I think it's going to be my new favourite recipe.
It's so good.
I've got, do you know what? I just adapt anything that's gluten-free. I can make cheesecake. I can do anything. You just buy the right products. Mm-hmm. And like, you know, if I was making a cheesecake, for example, and I was going to have a crust on it, which Miss Health Food here would probably make it without a crust or something.
I would too. I'll probably make it with no crust.
Yeah, well, see, I would probably crush up those rice cookies that you can get in Australia, and they taste like Marie biscuits, but they're made of rice.
Beautiful.
So I do that, and that's got butter, but I'm allowed to have butter, aren't I?
Yes, you are. You are.
Okay.
Cheesecake would be good, actually, for you.
I love cheesecake. Okay. Yes, Australia is way ahead. She's just saying that Australia seems to be way ahead in the gluten division. That's true. I thought America would be so much more advanced, but America... You know, America you can't even buy all the gluten-free stuff at the supermarket. Like here in Australia, we have a section, there's the pasta, there's everything, and it's quite easy. But I find that when I go to the States, it's a lot more
harder
difficult
to find.
Yeah, terrible.
You have to go to places like Whole Foods, I think, and places like that.
Yes, exactly. That's what you have to do. And thank God, you know, Elizabeth from The View has it, and she's sort of putting it a bit out there as well.
Yeah, she is, full on.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Crystal says, I'd like to know if there's any good places for beading and craft and good markets, and she's heading there in a couple of weeks. Wow.
Where is that?
There used to be a bead shop called Bazaar Beads in the city, but I think it's closed now. I don't know. I actually don't buy a lot of beads in Melbourne. I sort of buy them when I travel. There's always Handworks in Chapel Street that's got lots of, you know, if you're into doing collages and sort of that sort of stuff. And
could they Google and maybe try to find...
Yeah, maybe just Google all those words and Melbourne. That's a good idea, actually. Because there probably are some bead places, and then you can tell me if you find a good one.
Let us know.
Yeah, exactly. Hi, Karen. She said to say hello. You can say hello as well.
Hi, Karen.
She wants to know more about vision boards. Oh, my God, I've had a revelation. That's Paul's hairy arm there.
I thought you were going to give her a hug or a kiss or something.
I've had a revelation this week. I've had a revelation about the vision board, right? I was in my room a couple of nights ago making some jewellery, and I was feeling really relaxed.
How did you attract me into your life? Did you put me on
see?
there?
Yes, see?
Bye,
Paul.
Bye.
Paul's off to the football.
Enjoy.
Everyone from YouTube land says goodbye. So I was making jewellery, right? So I was looking across, and I had the TV on. I was watching Grey's Anatomy because I love Grey's.
Okay, me too.
And as I was watching it, I kind of realised that what I do when I'm making jewellery is I kind of look around the TV, because my vision board's around the TV, so I kind of look at all the things and I smile at them.
Wow, that's a cool idea.
Yeah, and I don't deliberately look at them and smile, but I caught myself looking at the picture of Oprah and me and smiling and you know, that I'm coming back and like all those things.
That's
and I found myself smiling. And you know what I've discovered?
What?
I reckon it's the energy of when I look at those pictures with that smiling face, you know, like with that, oh, wow kind of factor.
I agree with that.
I reckon that's what it is.
Well, it's very powerful because you're putting that feeling and you're energizing your body, your thoughts. It's not just seeing it, it's like you're feeling it deeply in your body, right?
That's exactly right. So that's my revelation on vision boards. Yeah. The whole thing's just wobbling there. Okay,
I'm getting
Connor.
excited right now talking about feelings.
Connor had an Oprah marathon. He watched all the episodes back to back.
Oh, wow.
And he said, I'd love to, yes, I did say I'd love to be involved in OWN. Do you know what? I would go and vacuum the floors at the Oprah Winfrey Network if I could be involved in
you know.
Yeah.
Just to get
I
the
wouldn't
feel
care,
and be around
like,
the energy and everything.
I so believe in that. And the more
I
I look at that
you
website.
vacuuming for
But you know what? To have some association with.
Glamorous.
It'd be really awesome.
Yeah.
To be somehow associated with them. I don't know. Who knows whether it would be a show I would do or whether it would be a show with like a whole lot of people or I don't know.
I know. You could even be a great producer.
Oh, it'd be so... Anyway.
Anything.
It's on the vision board.
One thing you said to me about that too is that if it's meant to be, it'll flow and it will come.
I reckon.
They know where she is.
Yeah, and everything's good. I've always got my YouTubes. Like, I love this connection that I have with everyone anyway. So that would just be the icing on the cake like we talked about the other day. But it's just, I don't know. It doesn't matter if it happens or not, but it would be awesome for something to happen. I'd love to have further connection with that.
You'd be great as well.
I don't want it to be the last time I saw Oprah. You know, I still don't think
that the dance is done, darling.
Nah, I hope not.
It's just beginning.
Yeah,
I
hope so.
I've got a good feeling.
Yes. Anyway, we better get going and making our chocolate balls. I think I've answered everyone's questions today. Let me check. Did I? I think I did. I really think I did. So, hi everyone, and thank you for doing that. We've gone to 31 minutes, so I'm going to cut it off right now. And have a happy weekend. Bye everyone.